Unfortunately, in recent years, we have seen an erosion of what this tradition stood for. We are not where we would like to be, so the path ahead for us is to go out there and choose leaders who have integrity, who have character, empathy, emotional intelligence, worthy of leading. And above all, we need leaders with a new, compelling vision for Ghana's sustained development. The NPP of today is totally unrecognizable from the movement we fashioned out of adversity in 1992. Yes, we must acknowledge the pain we have inflicted on our party faithful and Ghanaians in general and learn some useful lessons. But we should not be imprisoned by this. What we face now is never about setting days for presidential primaries or tinkering even with the electoral college. No. Today is about renewing and reviving the soul of our NPP. Our country too is hurting from nearly 7 decades of resistance. Public office, which was once a noble calling, has now become a mine to loot the public treasury. Our governance architecture has become a systemic failure, epitomized by a catastrophic healthcare system and much more. This past month, the nation tragically lost two, one an emergency physician and the other a lawmaker. They were lost not because of the complexities of their ailments, but rather due to the locational disparities in healthcare access in Ghana. Prudent action is urgently needed to prioritize the many ongoing health projects in our country, and deploy existing health resources more efficiently, effectively, and intelligently. I also identify with the call for mandatory basic life support training for all of us, as well as the procurement of automated external defibrillators that ordinary citizens can be trained to use and to save lives when need be. The youth, who make up close to 60% of Ghana's population, continue to suffer an unemployment rate of around 19%. And even among the working, 6 out of 10 earn wages that keep them trapped in poverty. A generation that should be dreaming big now survives on quick loans, crippling private loans with unsustainable interest rates. We must confront the truth. Our party is in dire straits. Many in our ranks stand disillusioned, disunited, dispirited, and demoralized. But this is not a time for despair. It's a time for honest reflection and decisive action. This is the moment of leadership. And let me appeal to you directly, my brothers and sisters who form the Electoral College. You, delegates, you carry the sacred responsibility of choosing our next leader of our tradition. Remember, the decision you make will echo far beyond this election. It will decide whether our party rises again or sinks further. Let me speak to the danger of selling one's future for momentary monetary comfort, even from the very hands that have caused us our misery. Patriots, I implore you to resist the temptation to sometimes yield to monetization of elections. This cannot continue. We must break this cycle of manipulation. Delegates, vote for values, vote for principles, vote for a leader who has proven over decades that others matter more, and that leaders must work in service of the people they want to lead. Ghana deserves better. It's unacceptable that after 68 years of independence, our GDP per capita still struggles around $2,300. When countries like Singapore, Malaysia, South Korea, our peers, our independents, have moved far ahead. Let's hold our leaders accountable. We have to question political leaders who have amassed wealth for themselves and their families, while the masses continue to struggle to meet their basic needs. We must support lawful prosecution of the elite who have plundered the public treasury, and this should not suffer partisanship. Today, as we unveil this office to house my campaign headquarters, we begin a crucial journey, a redemption mission, to restore our cherished values of service, sacrifice, and selflessness back into our body politic. I call this the Triple S doctrine of leadership. I, Engineer Kwabena Agyepong, present myself to you as the most vital candidate, offering a new dawn, a new dimension, and a new direction. Yes, indeed, I come to you with a clear message. It's time for us to usher in a new dawn, a drastic departure from the status quo that has been associated with our party in recent times. A new dawn where NPP rediscovers its soul, where the culture of hard work, meritocracy, integrity, and professionalism is restored to our ranks and in the larger society, where decency, civility, and ethics define who we are. A new dawn where Ghana builds a fair economy that works for everyone, a salary regime that rewards productivity and restores faith in public service, where we unlock the full value of agriculture, creating wealth along the value chain from the farm through our factories to our markets.